No.
It went really well. She got a rental to go down there because her car is a little broken, but she can't really go on the highway. And
Oh, no. Did she get a rental, or did he get her a rental?
Okay, so here's the thing. He said he would reimburse her, and we were all like, pretty sus, you know. I don't know, maybe he won't, but he did reimburse her the rental, and gave her an extra like $200. And then he owns like a weed store and just gave her a bunch of weed stuff. I don't know what that means. And then he was asking for basically a lot of sex.
Which is,
And also, he offered like $2,000 a month, or no, a week, or something like that.
If she didn't take it, I swear to God.
She did not take that.
Why?
I mean, some people don't want to be a whore.
Be purely platonic.
Tyler, I'm sorry. If we went together, I'd be like, if there was.
I thought that the store was going to open, but apparently not.
Right.
If there
also,
was
I did take a moment to look up some of the locations for some things.
Okay, good. Look at the difference in this room.
I'm really mad that she said no. I'm honestly disappointed.
Honestly, yeah, me too.
Going to Tab is like going to a whole other reality.
Did she fuck him?
No.
What?
It was the meat.
She didn't want to. Like, didn't you say that there was no plans for anything?
Yeah, she doesn't want to do any of that.
Point in having a sugar daddy if you're not gonna fuck him.
There are platonic ones. It's not uncommon.
Which is weird.
The majority of them actually are.
Yeah, most of them are. Yeah.
Which makes no sense.
No, it's like dudes who just like want to spoil people, and that's their weird fetish.
Yeah.
That's still sexual.
Yeah, it's sexual, but it's not sexual. Like, you're not touching the person in any way.
I guess you can just go home and jerk off to the fact that you paid some lady like shit tons of money.
More or less what it is, I would imagine. Yeah.
Anybody want to pay me shit tons of money for doing nothing?
Well, like I brought this up previously to Nick on like a thing, but I think that it's long enough ago that it's well forgotten. But I was talking about like, isn't like financial domination just an incredibly odd kink?
Oh yeah, I remember this.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta go over there apparently. Let me in these things.
The thing, I don't even want a sugar daddy. Like, a Splendid daddy would be great. I send him feet pics and he sends me $400.
Splenda daddy is a term I never want to hear in my life.
It's the real term though. That's
no, but I don't give a shit. Like,
big fan of that. That's great.
Sugar daddies give thousands. Splendid daddies give hundreds.
Like aspartame daddies. Super daddies.
Glucose daddies just give you a couple of flowers.
Sweet low daddies.
My body was absolutely launched. Also, she brought her friend with her to spy, and that's exactly what they did. They met at like a diner outside, and her friend.
Spawn or no?
No, not yet. So he says they're in combat. And her friend just sat at a table like next to him and just listened the entire time.
Honestly, I'm not against that idea.
They never told the guy that she was there at all.
Can you not come back yet?
There you
go. I wonder.
On
like,
cue.
They got ammo now.
Did they tell like the restaurant staff like, hey, she's on a blind date?
No, they didn't go that far.
Okay.
They just had the friend like waiting there. I had no ammo. I was punching everything. That's why I died. So I'm happy to die. Oh my God, there's purple. Yeah, wait. What?
You know what? In the very least, I'm proud and happy that she at least got a couple $100.
Yeah, she made money off it.
Still, what a thing.
She's gonna keep looking for another one though. She's not done.
Well, usually people have multiple.
Well, yeah, she's still working on the first two.
Well, I just mean people usually have like multiple at the same time.
Yeah, I know. Okay.
Yeah, because sometimes the sugar daddies work separate like hours. You can have multiple sugar daddies.
I don't know. I can't ever in my brain understand compensated dating / paid dating. Like it just, I can't.
Oh fuck! If I was,
I can't be bothered dating.
It.
Like, I basically said, hey, Rachel, you know, I like you. Let's go out. And you're like, okay. And then there was, like, no further effort applied to that.
Because for whatever reason, you're fucking desperate.
I killed you. Holy shit.
And here I am, 5 years later.
I didn't realize.
We've been together for 5 years, right? Technically.
I said 4 years.
It's been a while. I don't.
I think it's 5. Because we kept saying 4 years, and that was last year.
I don't fucking remember.
Does count?
What?
Red. I picked up something that was red and the screen went green.
We got together when after I graduated high school, so 2014 to 2020.
It was after we'd known each other for a while.
I'll round up and say 2015 because I think we knew each other for about a year. So yeah,
look at this window and tab. It's so good.
It's the moon.
Yeah, I personally don't really ascribe much importance to the longevity in terms of years.
I mean, we also don't have a date for when we started dating.
Yeah, because, like, we'd have to go back through years of chat logs. It's not worth it.
Fuck that. It's like, we'll just pick a date every year that feels right to celebrate an anniversary.
See, the beauty of not knowing is you can just pick any day you want and say this day.
I know it was in the summertime.
Also, I do just want to say, Nick, notice how the music is a lot better than Reach?
Yeah. I was not humming to anything in there. Oh, shit. In that first one.
You could get creative and be like, oh, it's the second Sunday in July.
No matter what that Sunday day is.
Exactly.
It's like the second Sunday in July. All I know is it was in summer because that's when I was getting attacked by stink bugs.
I do know that's how Canada works for a couple of holidays, actually.
Yeah, it's how a lot of people like the what is it? Second Thursday is Thanksgiving. First Thursday.
Yeah, for like Victoria Day, it's like that. So it's like really funny because the Victoria Day weekend is always called the 2-4 weekend, even if it's not even remotely close to the 24th.
Does Australia have a Victoria?
Oh, bye.
Wait a moment. Hey, your death triggered the game.
It's the Covenant BattleNet. Can they do that? Is that allowed? I didn't know Activision owned the Covenant too.
Well, back then it was just Blizzard.
Whoa! We're good. Something unrelated that I was thinking about today. I just remembered my work used to do a thing where every month they would have a huge like potluck lunch thing.
I hate that shit.
And I miss that so much.
COVID.
I hate that shit so much.
Depending on the company, it's fun. Depending on the company, it's fun.
It was a combination of employees making things and catering from outlets.
Okay, catering.
Free food.
Fine, but depends on what they're catering.
They've never really catered anything bad.
Because I just don't like food.
No, I mean that's
yeah, we knew that.
Yeah, so it's like depending on what they're catering, it needs to be something that like caters to my tastes.
I remember when I worked at the debt collection place, we had 2 people who were fucking vegan. It was just I remember I brought in
oh no, Nick.
I didn't think they were hitting me that much.
I brought in cinnamon rolls one day because we had a potluck, but it was like a breakfast potluck, so everybody brought in breakfast shit. And I was just like, hi, I brought in cinnamon rolls that I made from scratch. And she was like, are they vegan? And I'm like, no, I forgot. And she's like, it's okay, everybody forgets. And then I like felt super bad the rest of the day because she had nothing. She couldn't eat anything.
No, that's on her. Bye. I also died.
But she also didn't vaccinate her kids, so you know.
Vegan people
bring in a vegan thing herself.
I just don't get. I don't get the people that are like waiting for enemies. Wait.
Oh, you died.
Too many enemies. And then it's switching back and forth. Teammate in combat, too many enemies. Teammate in combat, too many enemies. I just can't sympathize with vegan people because they're like, oh man, you know what? No, like all these animals that people raise and etc. I can't have any dairy because they molest cows. It's like, I'm sorry, what? Like the people that think that cows get molested, it's like fuck off. That's stupid shit.
No, I mean, I get that, like, sometimes depending on the farm, like, the cows do get over milked and it does hurt them.
Yeah, and, like, if they're not in a good living situation, that's another thing, but I hate the people that sexualize it.
That's why, here's the thing, ever since, farmers markets started to pop up
Plants
here
are living too, dumbasses.
Rochester.
Yeah, but we don't know if they think or not.
I started to go to farmers markets where, like, you get to know the farmer and shit. Like, there's this milk. I don't care that it's $5, but it comes in like a glass a glass gallon container, which is amazing. Here's the best part: if you want to, if you keep the container, you can go to the farm itself, take a tour of the farm, and you get to get your the milk refilled there.
All right, that's pretty cool.
Right? And I'm like, and I called them the one day, and I'm like, can I take a tour once COVID's over? And they're like, yeah, absolutely. We'll put your name down, and we'll call you when COVID's over.
That man did not get killed.
That's how you find out.
I was looking at it too. Yeah, because you find out.
and then I was like, hey, yeah, I get called, like, the cows.
And the back comes out now, and you're like, what?
And I'm like, hey, also, like, can you pet the cows? And there was a long pause, and I was like, what? Like, can you pet the cows? Like, yeah, you could, if you want to, you could pet the cows. We have some cows that are nice enough for you to pet.
Dairy cows usually aren't that nice, but some of them.
I was like, that's all I want. I just want to pet the cat. Like the guy who, when I used to do the Amazon shit, he let me pet his goats on the porch. That was just like the coolest fucking thing to me. Like, let me pet your fucking goats.
I mean, as a rule, I always interpret that farm life will be probably pretty pissed at me. But that's because I used to know a person who had goats, and their goats tried to eat my hat as a child.
Goats eat everything.
Yeah, but they tried to eat it off my head, which resulted in me punching a goat.
Tyler!
I was like 6.
Oh, well,
yeah, you gotta elbow the goat, don't punch.
Yeah, but so, goats
I mean, I also am gonna make the joke that I get it from my dad, because once when I was a child, my dad punched a deer in the skull, because it was trying to, like, bite me.
I love the skull and not the head.
That's still one of my favorite stories about my dad, though. Is it's like we went to a place that has like a bunch of deer, and then when I was hanging out with the deer, one of them like went to freaking like attack me, and he just reared back and slugged it, so we had to leave.
It's very good. And
it wasn't even like we got thrown out. Like, we didn't get in trouble for it, because I guess that just happens occasionally. He was just like, I just don't want my son near these, like, angry deer.
Oh, stay over there next to the grenade. Whoa! Yeah.
I saw 4 dogs today. I will post in Discord.
Yes!
Nice.
Nick! I told you already in the them boys chat, so never mind.
Can we rename it to Them Boys?
What?
No, Them Boys is one of ours.
Damn.
Like, I mean, you can. Nick is the one that's in charge of the bot chat. You can name it whatever the fuck he wants. It's just always going to be bot chat.
He's not about the pet chat.
Oh.
There were so many good boys at the pet. Like, I stopped. I was like, listen, because I was in the vicinity of PetSmart. I'm like, I fucking love PetSmart. After I saw the one puppo at the Asian market, I'm like, we go in PetSmart and just see. And I walked in, and it was having a puppy training day. And I was so happy. There was a little beagle puppy that was trying to howl. Like, that's all they were trying to teach us to do was howl. And it was the cutest, most wholesome goddamn thing in the whole world. I wanted a beagle puppy.
I'm imagining Denzel Washington training day, but with a puppy.
Tyler, can we get a beagle puppy?
I don't really like beanie on.
It is more. Ah.
What? Oh, you don't like floppy ears.
I don't like floppy ears, and I don't like dogs that... won't buy. I got exploded, Nick. Heresy? I mean... No, here's the thing. It's not heresy because I grew up around German Shepherds, and so the only dogs that I personally have any affinity for are dogs that are shaped like a dog. Like,
well, yeah, because you didn't even think Jasper was a good-looking boy.
No, I didn't, because he looks like a Chinese wish dragon. With his weird fucking claw paws and his, like, weird whisker face.
This Clawpaws wasn't his fault. Or my fault
That's
either.
all dogs? No, not all dogs are shaped like dogs. Some dogs are shaped closer to cats.
Hey, do you know that there's a movie called Wish Dragon?
Almost certainly. But what I'm referring to is, like, I like dogs that have, like, a longer snout and pointy ears, or ears that at least sort of go up. Like, I'm not a fan of dog breeds that don't have that. Like, if I have to pick, like, top 3 dogs, it's, like, German Shepherds, Huskies, and Samoyeds.
Corgi!
Then there's the Corgis and those ones that are, like... Well, here's the thing. I like those Corgis that look like tiny wolves, though.
Yeah.
Those ones
have, like, husky.
Corgi is the best. Oh, I saw a cockapoo today, which I thought was the weirdest thing because it was a baby. It was a baby cockapoo, not a cockatiel. Cockapoo. It's a puppy. It's not a dog. It's a something in a poodle. I
Cocker
think.
Spaniel probably.
Yeah, but I don't know. But it was a puppy and it was the smallest little bean. And
I think we might have
like,
cleared them out from here. Nope, they're still here.
Look at that cockapoo, because its name was Luna, and it was cute, and the lady was wearing a Zelda shirt, and I was like, ah, fuck. Cockapoo.
Deadpool mask.
Oh, wow. It's so cool.
You're hating on my German short-haired pointers? I mean, I'm not hating on any dogs. I just have a preference for what I like to look at.
Yeah. I like Australian Shepherds and Blue Heelers.
Australian Shepherds? Also fine. Like, any shepherd-looking dog is gonna have points in my book. Like,
even though the Blue Heeler that I got is extremely derpy and dumb.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't care for yours because of how derpy it looks like.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. I think they can look very majestic and like good-looking dogs.
But mine yours is like eyes other directions.
Mine has problems. It will still pee on the floor if I make sudden movements.
I do want to point out, I also don't like what German Shepherds are turning into, because I'm a big anti, like, slopey back German Shepherds where they are, like, genetically, you know, fucking with them. Like,
every German Shepherd I've ever seen is slopey back.
Yeah, like, I hate the slopey back ones. My mom and dad used to breed ones that had, like, the very straight arch.
Really?
Yeah, they did not.
Oh! Like hip dysplasia and stuff when they get older.
Yeah, they didn't like the idea of like the modern German Shepherd style, and when they would take them to shows, they would explicitly take them to ones where people were not judging based on that shit. Like a lot of
the. Is that why they do it?
What?
They do it for show purposes?
Oh, that's the new. That's the new thing for it. Yeah.
Sword. Oh shit.
But yeah, the new like show dog style of German Shepherd, they have the.
But you didn't tell me you were gonna watch that thing.
It skipped.
Yeah, because like we died because you just clicked on it.
I didn't know that it wasn't gonna just be a cutscene.
The guy with the sword came up.
I thought that it was just gonna. I thought that was separate. There's no reason to assume that that's going in live time.
No, I also have to go in and click on the button in order for us to watch at the same time. It's plays for each of us.
That's
stand there.
That's fucking weird. I didn't know that.
You've always looked at it first, so yeah.
It's getting late, so I'm gonna go sleep.
That's
right. After that,
oh, bye.
What?
I got exploded.
Oh.
Reject modernity, embrace tradition. My favorite like riff on that is reject modernity, embrace monkey. Like, of all the modern 4chan stuff that I really like Reject Modernity, Embrace Monkey.
Oh. Is this their bridge?
Yes, this is their bridge.
So open. Every time.
Okay, I'm not going down that way yet.
Oh, that's right. No. So we can be synced up this time.
Reject modernity, embrace tradition.
Is it this one?
Yeah, it's this thing.
Where? I don't see it.
It's the red thing.
That is not on my screen. Oh! I'm watching it, yeah.
Man, don't you just love white text on a glowing background?
Is this Alfa Romeo or whatever? Is it?
Tell your charges to cease their efforts immediately.
Quarantine, oh no.
Reject Destiny, embrace Halo.
Construct, respond.
Jungle grass. Familiar terms. I serve. None serve me, Oracle.
Your charges must cease all aggression towards the Reclaimers and leave this installation at
That
once.
is just Wheatley, huh?
Construct,
Right.
dangerously
Remember
close
the name.
to unleashing a force you cannot comprehend.
Oh, sorry. God, I forgot. Oh, Stephen Merchant, that's it. Oh no, tentacle.
Hey, I like Destiny. I like Destiny too.
Inappropriate.
We follow the path, and I am part of the stone journey swarm that serves. We serve. They will find.
We sir.
It's like fucking Control.
Find.
The Japanese translation of that must be kind of weird. Because they do plural pronouns by just adding touch.
Halo
So it's
isn't
like-
nostalgia for me because I
same.
never owned any Xbox.
Same.
This is quite unsatisfactory, Construct. Your core shows
I had an
no
Xbox, but only had
understanding the
one game
gravity
for
of
it.
this situation. I will
The Legend of
return
Zelda
you
Wind
for your
Waker.
proper decommissioning.
Spider-Man 2.
Well,
Great game.
in which case the point will be moved.
Wind Waker I had on GameCube.
Good day, Construct.
No, I'm just joking. There's like Twilight Princess is the one game you own on Xbox somehow.
All right. Scrolling down so I know where the next one is because I'm gonna keep track of these.
Man, how long was I playing in old mode? It's light in here. Look at this.
Yeah, shit gets weird. Like I started playing in this version just so that way I would be able to tell where that thing was.
Oh! I love the look back at me as you blow up.
I thought that I was a safe distance from it, to be honest.
You were standing on top of it.
I was not on my screen.
Oh.
Switching from original graphics to new ones, that's a big difference. Yeah, I love to just do it randomly. It's very funny to just go between different realities and just tab. Dude, imagine if they did that in a Star Trek episode. Like with the DS9 where they had that one episode that was just all like filmed over top of the previously existing Troubles and Tribulations one. Tribulations.
I hated that so much.
But imagine instead like just an entire episode filmed using the old stuff and the new one at the same time, just cutting back and forth between one another, or alternatively, one where it's like the mirror universe.
I was about to say they've had ones where they've mirrored back and forth, right?
Yeah, in the mirror universe, Spock is of course evil with the beard.
There's a grenade on that guy.
Yeah, I noticed that. Y'all managed to find the terminal? Yes.
Yeah, it was good. Fucking leap. This is
Open doors.
not a thing. Is that, what?
It is. It worked.
Is. Look at that. Ooh, white.
Coming here was reckless. You two know better than this. Thanks.
Welcome, Dad.
You know better than this. Thank you.
Marines, lock and load your weapons. Let's be ready to move.
Yes, sir.
While the Covenant had us locked.
You know about the level in Titanfall 2 where you could switch back and forth between time periods? with the
Yeah,
button?
yeah.
That was really cool. That was fun.
That's what we're doing.
Actually, yes.
Like when we switch back and forth between that barren landscape, it's actually just changing back and forth.
If I'm analyzing this correctly, they believe that Halo is some
Teleporting back.
Hey,
to 1990.
Halo. They believe that Halo.
They believe that Halo, that franchise that's been
Halo,
around for
quote,
19
unquote.
years.
The Covenant kept saying that.
When did this game come out?
BattleNet, suck a dick, Blizzard. Yeah, Nick made that joke before.
Now
This came out in 2001.
I have intercepted a number of messages about
Really?
a Covenant
Yeah.
search team scouting
It's
for a
old.
control
Wow.
room. I thought
They
were
should have called it 2001: A Space Odyssey.
that I damaged during the
That's why, like, everybody always goes, like, Halo was my childhood, because it's like it was. For several generations of people.
Yeah, it would have been for mine if I had an Xbox.
I had all the video game consoles.
Wow, look at this guy. I had a PlayStation Slim that was put on layaway.
Just the way you said that was like really good delivery.
Dude, I just I hate layaway. It's so dumb. Just save up money and buy it.
Layaway fucking sucks. Especially because it usually has like fucking interest on it.
Only Kmart did it. We had to buy all my video game consoles came from Kmart.
God, fucking Kmart.
Ooh, let me see it. Yeah, that Kmart is not in business anymore. Nothing moved into it though. It's just a big empty building.
That's for that one.
Ooh, what?
There's a Kmart, or there was a Kmart next
Oh,
to
what?
Home Depot out here.
Yeah, they're
Now
gone.
it's a big empty building.
Yeah.
I mean, Target went the fuck out of business when they tried to move into Canada.
Dude, we still have a Sam's Club around here.
Yeah.
I always forget. Oh my god. It's pretty
Wow,
close
wait,
to it.
what? One of these, like,
Oh, it's not that
needler
one.
shots hit him in the brain. Also have a Sam's Club? I'm sorry, what is Sam's Club for me?
It's like Walmart.
It's a membership-based grocery store.
It's membership Walmart.
It's like Costco.
But
It's like
more Walmart.
It's like Costco, but shittier.
It's like Costco, but Walmart.
I think they're owned by Walmart. That's all.
Are they?
Okay, Snaps, this is your time to Google search these things for us. The fuck is Sam's
more
Club
fun.
or a Costco? I'm sorry,
When I-
Tucker. How do you not
Sorry,
know what
what?
either of those are?
When I was a kid, that was the first form of quote-unquote identification I ever got. Was my
Was a
parents just go
Sam's
to,
Club card.
Sam's Club, and I became a Sam's Club member when I was like, I don't know, 9 or 10 years old.
Found the Sam's
And
Club Twitter.
And I had a wallet and I carried it around.
Owned and operated by Walmart Inc.
There you go.
I think I saw it on their trucks, like their semi-trucks. They would say like Sam's Club and Walmart. On the truck. Holy shit!
I saw him coming at you there, yeah.
All right, so Costco and Sam's Club are known as warehouse clubs.
Warehouse Club. Vaguely know what
That was my
Costco
last
is.
shot.
It's a warehouse where you bulk buy stuff, and it's a membership of like $50 a year or something like that.
It is BJ's is one of them. It is just a BJ's.
And then
I apparently can get a discount on
BJ's is
Costco for
like a
my
Sam's
company,
Club
but
or
I don't
Costco.
know if that's going to continue much longer with the new company that's taking over.
I don't know what a BJ's is. BJ's.
We have one, I think.
Yeah! There was 3 of us stacked for a second. I don't think I can
we
do it
have-
anymore. I think you're 2 on him.
We have
Ah!
3 instead of me.
I paid on them. Good hot dogs, some shit. I don't know, maybe. I've only been to one like, I don't know, once or twice.
Costco has the free samples. That's what all I mean.
They have free samples, yeah. They have free samples. They have their restaurant is really cheap, but it's also really bad.
I got some French fries from them, and they were pretty good.
Mhm.
And I will say,
Ooh.
it's hard to fuck up French fries.
I-
But
what I had
I've had
the
some really bad French fries.
You know where they have pretty bad French fries actually?
Where?
France.
That makes sense.
Like they're all the exact same. Like everywhere you go in the whole country, you get the same fries.
Are they like too soggy? Are they too soft? Are they
No,
not
they're
crunchy
just kind of
enough?
boring.
Oh.
Okay.
The soundtrack is really good.
They're very average. But there's no variation, so you never get like good ones. So
We're taking these.
Oh shit.
This belongs to
Taking
us
Pod
now.
Racer.
we take those.
Take this.
Give me a minute to interface with the ship's controls.
No need. I'll take this bird out myself.
Hmm.
Captain, hunters!
Oh, we're gonna use the gun.
Captain.
Or just
Not
get out of here.
Just crash into them.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Hey, you know how we have a gun? What if we shot them? Yeah. No, what if I just ran into them with my ship?
They can't even fight.
I think that's a good trick. The silent cartographer, I've heard of that. I think we've all learned from Hollow Knight that cartographers are better when they're humming.